What Man United players think about Paul Pogba as midfielder considers contract U-turn. Manchester United star Paul Pogba could be set to stay at Old Trafford, according to fresh reports. And it's stated that the France international remains popular among the players, despite his future being up in the air for years. Ralf Rangnick, too, sees benefits to the World Cup winner remaining at the club. Manchester United have seen Pogba blow hot and cold ever since his return from Juventus back in the summer transfer window of 2016. While there's no denying his talent, the likes of Jose Mourinho and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer have both struggled to coax the best from the 28-year-old. Pogba has, by some publications, been painted as a disruptive influence, particularly during the days where Mourinho ruled the roost. Yet the Sun say that, at a time where the 2018 World Cup winner is considering a U-turn over his future, he's still extremely popular amongst the rest of the squad. Cliques have broken out inside the Old Trafford dressing room this season. But players like Pogba, meaning if he stays they'll likely be happy with that outcome. Think you know sport? Test your sporting knowledge with our tricky quiz. Until now, the 28-year-old has been expected to leave the club on a free transfer at the end of the campaign when his contract expires. That would echo what happened back in 2012 when he quit United to join Juventus and left Sir Alex Ferguson reeling in the process. Yet the report says Pogba is now considering staying at the club, providing Rangnick is given the job on a permanent basis. At present, the 63-year-old will be in charge until the summer. He'll then move into a consultancy role at the club, advising them on their next manager and transfer targets going forward. But with the Glazers impressed by the work Rangnick has done so far, it's possible he'll be given the job on a full-time basis. Don't miss four Man United players West Ham could accept in Rice swap deal. Abramovich backs punishment for Chelsea striker Lukaku. 6 players Liverpool could axe this year since the German took over. United have beaten Crystal Palace, Norwich City, Burnley, Aston Villa, in the FA Cup, Brentford, and West Ham. They've lost just once during that time, at home to Wolves, while drawing with Villa and Newcastle in the Premier League. Still, Rangnick isn't considered a frontrunner for the post at the current moment in time. Instead, United are believed to be intending to pursue the likes of Erik ten Hag, Mauricio Pochettino and Julen Lopetegui, while Luis Enrique is another candidate for the post. And what that means for Pogba, who Rangnick believes can be a galvanizing force behind the scenes, remains to be seen. Rangnick recently opened on his number 6. And he insisted that Pogba would perform well for United, regardless of what's happening behind closed doors. He wants to show the fans of Manchester United, the board, the whole world what kind of player he can be, he said. Even if it's only to show enough for a new contract elsewhere, he will be highly motivated to do that, and why should I then not play him? He had his first day of training with the whole group, and he showed what an extraordinary player he could be. He won't be available for the 2 games this week, but after the international break against Middlesbrough and Burnley he could be. For me it's not a question of if a player has an expiring contract, the question is how much does he still want to be a part of this group, how much does he still feel emotionally and physically on board. As long as this is the case, why shouldn't Paul Pogba play now, after 2.5 months of injury? He is fully fit again now and wants to show up. There is a difference of how players deal with their current situation. How do they handle that? If they handle that in a professional way, an ambitious